Mets hosting the Rays, and the Rays are plus 135 on the money line. The Mets are minus 160. The over-under is at 8 runs. The Rays getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 155, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by one, you win. And the Mets laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 130, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by two. And I imagine that this is probably going to be one of the only games that the Mets are going to be favored in this series because, Verlander's on the mound. I imagine if Scherzer was on the mound, it would probably be one of those games too. But the way that the Rays have been playing, they've been excellent. Now, Beeks did not pitch against the Mets either last year or this year, and the same thing goes for Verlander. Now, the Rays are 0-1 in the one game that Beeks started. He didn't go very deep in that game. It was a relief game. 2 innings pitched and 2 strikeouts in that game, so I don't really know if you can consider that a start, but I suppose he started the game. Now, the Mets are 1-1 as a team with Verlander on the mound. He's averaging 6 innings and 6 strikeouts per game in those 2 games. Now, head to head, the home team is 6-4. The home team's on a 3-game winning streak. The Rays are on a 4-game winning streak against the Mets. The Rays are 8-2 against the Mets in their last 10. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs is 5-5. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. The over has hit in their last 2. The over-under is 5-5, and the under 8 runs specifically is 6-3-1. The last series that they played against each other was a 3-game set in 2021. The Rays took the 3-game series in Tampa 3-2, 12-5, and 7-1. In their last handful of games overall, the Rays are 2-2 in their last 4, and they're 5-5 in their last 10. 10 runs, 11 runs, 17 runs, and 15 runs. 8 runs and a win, 5 runs and a loss, 8 runs and a loss, 8 runs and a win. So they've scored at least 8 runs in 3 out of their last 4 games. Food for thought. Now for the Mets, they are 2-2 in their last 4, and they are 4-6 in their last 10. 5 runs, 10 runs, 13 runs, 3 runs and a win, 2 runs and a loss, 8 runs and a win, 3 runs and a loss, and that was against the Nationals. I imagine that Verlander is going to go deeper in this game than Beeks, and if the Mets can keep the Rays contained while Verlander's in the game, I believe that they have a very good chance of winning this game. I just don't think they're going to, and everyone is probably going to hammer the Mets because Verlander's on the mound, and this could be another one of those Otani situations that blow up in my face like it did yesterday. But I'm going to take the Rays with the money line. I'm going to take the Rays laying the runs, and I think the over 8 is going to hit, even though, Verlander's on the mound. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.